Well, Dad says to bring the 9630 home, so he dropped me off in town and I picked up some parts and then got the keys and I'm on my way home now. And I gotta take some air out of my seat because it's really bouncy. So we're gonna go home. Oh, there's rain. So our grain cart guy and Abe went to the bin site where the combines got parked last time, and they were gonna bring home some equipment to work on it. We don't have any major problems, but just some stuff to keep up so that once we're ready to combine, we're good. Tomorrow we're hopefully gonna combine, and then hopefully the next day as well. Once I get back to the farm, Abe and me are gonna make some different pins for the gates on the Tridem trailer, and then we're gonna do some lawn mowing and whipper snipping so we can continue with our landscaping. But other than that, there's not really much going on today. Well, we made it back to the farm. The 9630's in that shed behind the air seeder. Here we have the Tridem. And I'm gonna show you what I mean. This is the pin that we normally use. So normally we would go through all the trouble, open it up, put it in there, and then you gotta reach around, clip it, and everything, right? It's a pain in the butt. So this is what I made. It's just a piece of metal and then the chain, and then I'm gonna bolt the chain through this hole. I took an old bolt out of there, so it should be pretty good. Now, when they say measure twice, cut once, they're pretty smart, because I came over here to mount it with that much chain, and I measured from here to here. I didn't realize, or I didn't account for that it's gonna pull out and use more chain, so I had to weld an extension on there. That's why you should be more careful. So this goes in there. This would be bolted up here. The idea with the chain is that you just pull it out and drop it and the chain holds it. So let's get that bolted up. Okay, that's how it's gonna work. I forgot the impact and wrench, so actually that might still be hot. So you want to unload some grain, unroll it, grab the pin, put it in, and you're off to the races. That's how we do it. Sweet and simple. Here's the next one. Same one. I had to weld an extension chain on there right there. So what do you do? What do you do? Even though it's only like a quarter of a turn on the wrench, I need the impact. Sweet. Okay, that's done. I think I'm going to mow grass now. Well, it's almost noon and I've been mowing grass for like an hour or something. Just doing up along our driveway. There's the lawnmower. I just had to take a break and use the outdoor restroom right along the highway here. So yeah, I don't know. It's almost noon, that's what we've done. So Jason was fixing the bagger. Oh, actually. So Jason was fixing the bagger because we're gonna be bagging the barley in the, what we call the bag yard. We have a little fenced off paddock, I guess. Like most people would put horses in there, but we do that sometimes. But it's got elk fence all around, and then we put the grain bags in there so the deer can't get in. And then we're bagging the barley in there. So Jason, So Jason was just doing some repairs on the bagger. Abe was making this little plastic piece that holds something to do with the ratchet strap that holds the bag on to the bagger. Yeah, it's pretty, like as you can see, it's pretty breezy out now and it's pretty warm. So I'm pretty happy about that. I think we should be good to combine for sure tomorrow. So yeah, we're gonna go. Probably I'll take a nice long lunch break. Take the full hour. I think Dad's got an appointment at noon in the house. So I'll go downstairs and do something until 1 o'clock. Then after that, we're gonna do some landscaping, I think. This is cooking with William on lunch break because she didn't make me eggs. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Oh yeah, that's how the professionals do it.
Look at these perfect eggs that I made. Where are they?
Those are Wesley's.
Perfect. No, William! It's soft.
Well, it's 3:46 and there's a paving crew at our yard. Funny how that works. We were just, oh, I'm out of breath. We were just cleaning up, oh man, we were just landscaping along our driveway some. And then this pickup pulls in, jeez. This pickup pulls in, oh, water bottles. Then this pickup pulls in and it's this paving crew boss or whatever, and he says they had a load that got rejected, so he was wondering if we wanted to buy it from him. So I don't know, 30 minutes later there's a paving crew in our yard. We're just putting it right up around the house here, and we got all the vehicles moving. I'm out of breath because Amelia's car is broken, obviously, because it's not a Dodge.
What the heck? That's so mean.
So we had to push it, and I'm going to get some gravel. We got to put gravel up near the front step there so that it's level, because even though this is spur of the moment, we want to do it properly. Well, he's measuring out where they're going to put it and all that stuff. Hopefully you can hear me, but I just dumped a bucket of gravel and now I'm just going to haul. He wants like a tandem load there. And then they got a mini skid steer they're going to... Can you stop rattling? Stupid skid steer. They got a small skid steer they're going to spread it around with and put it in the right spot. So I'm just going to start giving her with the skid steer moving gravel. Well, they're still getting stuff ready to pave out there, but it's after work. I don't care that they're over there working and I'm off work, so I'm going dirt biking. Oh, this sucks. I'm tired. Go cut some. Well, Dad said to go cut some hay, so that's what we're doing. Darn it. The disc head's still on the swather, but we're not actually cutting one of our grass fields. It's just a slough. At the first field apiece we combined, there's a couple spots we go around every year. We don't seed them or anything, so we're gonna just cut the cattails to keep them down. So yeah, we're going over there now. Okay, so we're ready to go swath some canola. Technically, I think, kinda. We're not ready yet. There's a swather. I'm following it with the pickup. We're just going to our neighbor's field. He's got a hay field he recently cut, and we're just gonna drive. Geez, it is muddy. We're just gonna drive it around in this hay field to calibrate the GPS and everything. Just because you kind of need lots of space to do that. And then it should be ready. Yeah, we got all the hydraulics hooked up. Everything's proper. The canvases are turning over. We greased it. So yeah, we're ready to go. Okay, our work here is done. We got the GPS set up. I mean, it's 4:20 now. It's pretty late. Took a while, but he got it figured out. I jumped in with him, and then we were looking at some stuff, and I tried to call a GPS guy from in the city, but he didn't answer the phone. But anyway, we finally got it to calibrate. The problem was that the swather kept thinking it was going in reverse, and the GPS doesn't stay locked in when you go in reverse. So we got it figured out now, so we're going back to the yard. There's a hydraulic cylinder for the reels on the header, and it's leaking because when he put in, I don't even really know, it's some sort of plug or something on the one side. He put it in backwards, or there was some sort of thing he put in backwards, so now it's leaking. So we gotta take off this cylinder and take it to the farm. There goes Jason with a load of grain. Oh shoot. I'm eating my supper. So we got the Tridem loaded. There's still a truck to load here, but he's taking the Tridem to the farm and he's gonna get the other Super Bee. So then we'll have 2 Super Bees to fill plus a grain cart yet tonight. But The grain cart's only taking 4 hopper loads with these combines if they're like full loads. So yeah, we're just gonna keep combining away. Dad still broke down with the that thing, feeder drummer, the drum. I don't know if it's the feed drum or what it's called, but what feeds the crop in there, the fingers are all busted, and then the part that holds it up, the rod is busted, so he had to go and do something. I don't really know. I don't hear much, I just combine away. Setting up to be a pretty nice sunset, folks. I'm actually pretty happy to be onto the barley now.
It almost looks like you did too, but I can't tell if that'd be my row or not.
Oh, I don't think it was me leaving the strip. I never do that. Is my camera dirty? I'll keep my eye open. I'm kind of happy to be onto the barley because the peas you get, I'm pretty happy to be onto the barley now because the peas you shut down so early, you can't even enjoy the night. Like, we're still, what time is it? 8:20. The sun's setting and we're not even thinking about shutting down until we got trucks loaded. And honestly, this feeling does not last much past the first couple days, but it's kind of nice combining at night because it's just peaceful. It goes dark and then there's like, it's like there isn't a whole world going on around you. It's just you and your combine. Well, we're still combining away. There's Abe down there. Jason's running the grain cart. So Dad's now on his way to Edmonton. It's about an hour and a half drive. He had to go get a part because the drum that feeds the crop into the feeder house has hubs on either side, and he wrecked the hub on one side, I think. So then the whole thing came down a little bit, so then all the teeth would come around and scrape on the bottom, and then bust. See if I can hold my flashlight and my phone in the same hand. Aha, there we go. Look at that punk. Oh, gee whiz. I got a whole collection here. That is wrapped up a little bit. Let's just make sure that's not a problem. Yeah, but just me feeling the straw. Like, I can feel this, and I know this straw is tough. And that's not because I'm an expert. That's just because it's tough, and I know it. See, I was leaving a little strip here. That sucks, but this should have caught me off guard right here. This is totally operator error. Like, I don't even want to know how far back this strip goes. It's a perfect strip, right where the pile of dirt was. So that's disappointing. Okay, we just got to the parking spot for the night, and we're gonna be shutting her down here. That's the end of today. Probably the end of this video, but we'll see you in the next one. We should have tomorrow, the next day Sunday. We don't work on Sunday, then the next day's Monday. Should have Monday and tomorrow Saturday of 2 good barley harvest days. Then of course Monday night it's supposed to rain again. So it's hard to control that weather. One thing that would save every farmer's butt. But for now, we'll catch you in the next one.